Hello heathens, I am Happy Viking, and welcome to Frothy Pint of Metal, a show where I take a look at the young and unsung rock bands of the day and give them the attention they deserve. And today, I'm talking about Derelict. Derelict is like some high-tech robot from the future sent back in time to the present day to rock your face, blow your mind, and possibly kill Sarah Connor. And these guys have to be machines disguised as humans because only a hyper-intelligent computer brain could play the kind of music Derelict does. They were programmed to hate and to shred, and holy fuck do they ever. They have some of the most intricate and technical, yet still sublimely listenable arrangements around. For example... So not only is the band heavy as fuck, but they are also smart as fuck. And also, much like fuck, they're extremely enjoyable. So prepare to get your ass kicked and your balls licked by the freaks and geeks of Derelict.
I can derelict my own balls, thank you very much.
Yeah, maybe you could, but fuck it, man. Could you lick your balls with the sheer technical ability of these guys? I didn't think so. Now, seeing as how this metaphor about licking balls is getting kind of weird, let's move away from oral pleasure and start talking about oral pleasure. Oral, pertaining to the ear. I just want to mention that Derelict is a pretty ironic name for a band like this. A metal band showcasing a high degree of musicality and technical dexterity, and they named themselves after rusty garbage. Motherfuckers got inferiority complexes. Looks like Viking will have to serve as their motivational lecturer, whose boundless compassion is only outweighed by his monstrous price. This will be very fun. Firstly, Derelict is not just a good tech death band, they're damn near emblematic. They're the quintessential quality ideal. I literally found Derelict by typing in tech death into the YouTube search bar. Simple as that. And the very first result at the top of the page was their song, Spoils of War. And needless to say, I could not have asked for a better representative of the genre. Spoils of War. Regarding the genre, technical death metal is exactly that. Technical. It requires a lot of dexterity and instrumental finesse to play it. However, it's very tempting to show off, to just wank around and show everyone how fast you can shred and how hard you can blast beat, at the expense of, actually making compelling music. This is a common problem with newer tech death bands, apparently. Just because you know the notes and can play the notes, doesn't necessarily mean you know how to put them together. Derelict, however, does not succumb to this. They've consistently displayed a high level of musicality and compositional creativity, as evidenced here. See, when they wank around and jack off their guitars, at least they're responsible about it. They do it with purpose and vision, and then they explode it all over you, the eager and wanting listener. This review has gotten extremely homoerotic, I've noticed. But, hey, it's not my fault. I mean, Derelict is from Montreal, after all. La Provence du Québec. And we all know that French and gay isn't a very big leap. French and gay go together like a same-sex Parisian couple. That is to say, beautifully. I kid, of course. I'm no bigot. Don't let my brusque and brash manner fool you. I'm as enlightened as any bloodthirsty, mass-murdering Viking. Which is more than you would think.
Speaking of enlightenment, let's talk about what's really important here. What is Derelict's goal? What's their plan, their purpose, their aim, their aspiration? Well, I will tell you, it is enlightenment, edumacation, and book learning, and awareness of the issues of the day.
A lot of Derelict songs are based around societal issues. You know, war, politics, capitalism, economic disparity, Facebook, all the fun shit.
Unlike all the other methods of learning about social issues, Derelict isn't boring or annoying. Quite the opposite, in fact. The politics never get in the way of the music. Both are allowed to move unencumbered, to educate as well as decimate. For example, the very first song in the video was Machete. A rollicking good time, but also informative. Listen to Eric Burnett, the lead singer and songwriter, talk about where he came up with the inspiration for the song.
The lyrics of the song were inspired just by the fact that there's clauses written into the Declaration of Human Rights, what the definition of genocide was and how human rights were going to be dealt with. They got it to be defined as the extermination of racial groups. They kind of left out political groups, which allowed the USSR to exterminate just people in their country who opposed them without breaking international laws.
Jesus, that is really sad and depressing. No wonder I was never caught. But, like I said before, not only heavy as fuck, but smart as fuck. And even if you're already up to date on just how shitty the world is, well, fuck it, dude. At least it's got good music, so it's not all bad. Gotta look at the silver lining, baby. And speaking of silver, Derelict goes one step beyond and takes home the gold. Wordplay. I am the best at it.
Seriously, Derelict is wicked sick. Derelict is a metal machine with a heart of gold, nerves of steel, and balls of brass, beating your ass with the knowledge while keeping it extreme like Mountain Dew. But unlike Mountain Dew, Derelict is actually cool and not lame, and I like them. So yeah, everybody should go listen to this band. They're heavy as fuck and they're smart as fuck. Hell, they're just as good as fuck, except with less chance of STDs, which is good. But they are named after rusty garbage, so you might get tetanus, which is bad. But once again, I stress the name is ironic and they are far from rusty. They're brutal, they're technical, they're progressive, they're socially progressive, they're rad, they're awesome, they're derelict.
I'm Happy Viking, and you've just been served a frothy pint of metal. Rock on and drink responsibly. And to my homosexual viewers, I deeply apologize for degrading you by daring to equate you with the French. And to my French viewers,